Hello and welcome back to Overthinking Gamer. We are back with Clam Man 2, the prologue. Last time we were in our apartment and we had a food war in the refrigerator and we had to fix the food political problems. And then we had to settle a family dispute with a dad not wanting to tell his son where he lives. And now we are ready to move on. We're looking for jokes for the stand-up, and what else were we doing? And exploring in the area. So yeah, this game has been really cool. It's like D&D, sort of. You got like the roll system, D20s and such. Large wooden sign with the words "Opening soon" has been nailed into the marquee. Okay, cool. The adhesive covering the poster has lost some of its sheen, but still glistens in the sun. The roller rumbles gently up and down and produces a comforting sound. The guy seems lost in thought, staring through both poster and wall. Let's see. What would I say? Late night with Ringo, huh? Yep, you a fan? I don't watch TV. He nods in agreement. Good move. This guy, I say pass. Late night TV is crap. Detection above average, just a little bit revolutionary, apparently, because of the mass market appeal, the cog in the media machinery. Gives you a knowing look. Exact. Fees of celebrity culture, bread and circuses. Keep the little man focused on what their favorite actors and artists are doing. Remember a few years back when King was mayor? He shakes his head. That's what happens. Corruption. But you used to like talk shows and fight the power. He glances over at you. Of course you can. You can't fix society without participating. But if you want to fight the power, you have to be aware what that power is, who controls it. So who does? The media. That's who has the power. Millionaires, billionaires with network, lobbying, and protecting the interests of the rich. I agree with this guy. He stops and sighs. All right, I'm just getting riled up now. I don't know. What do you think about late night TV? I think it sucks. And I think you're right. Kind of ruins comedy too. Makes it marketable for the masses. Turns into chasing demographic. Turns into polarization. Preaching to the choir. I think it's called laughter. Jokes you laugh at because you agree with them. Anyway, I'm rambling. Do you need something? Almost done with that? Oh, I was done about 45 minutes ago. Okay, so is this kind of just rolling in your spare time or overtime rolling? I get paid per inch, not per hour. This is definitely spare time rolling. That doesn't sound fair. It's probably because it isn't. So why not find a new job? Nah, no one will hire someone my age with my skill set. Stuck. What are your skills? None. You're clearly a veteran in your current field. Maybe start your own company? He turns at you for a moment. Field? Dude, I put up posters. He goes back to rolling. Something has changed in his demeanor. What you suggested seems to have stuck with him. Alright, enough about this for now. Yeah? Anything about this new store opening? No more than anybody else, I think. The electronics, I've had to guess. I did see the owner earlier today. Overheard her saying they'd open tomorrow. Providing great service. Goodbye. Sure. Okay. It's full of posting supply. Just posters. Well, that makes sense. You can spy a few boxes left in the truck behind the eel sitting in the loading ramp. Mostly groceries by the look of it.
Hey, if Martin sent you, tell him I'm still on a break. He'll get it.
Can we talk about your truck for a second? He looks up. Could you move it?
I'm on break. I'll move it later when I'm off break.
Come on, dude. How long would it take to move the truck? Not long, I imagine, but I'm on break, man. Relax, dude. I'll move it later. How long you been on break? Looks at the time. Half the break. And how long is that? You double it, it's a full break. Talk about this break of yours. I got some questions. Question my break? Sure, shoot. How's it going? The break? Pretty well. Actually, never mind. Talk about something else. Sure. How's it going?
On a break. Recharging my batteries.
What are you looking at? It's a sub I follow. Mostly shit posting, but I know. You know, the good kind. What's the good kind? Inside joke memes, general talk about the community, evil act, that kind of thing. Evil act? A very, very specific inside joke. Look it up. You're gonna love it. Explain the joke. I need joke. Josh said, it's kind of strange. Doesn't make much sense if you try to explain it. That's how memes work, dude. The joke you have to be in on. He lights up as if struck by inspiration. You know when you're hanging out with someone and something really funny happened, and then you try to tell that story to someone who wasn't there and it doesn't work? Oh man, yeah. It's like that. Online communities like that have inside jokes. Not funny unless you're among people you decide it's funny with. That kind of thing. I get it. I get that. For sure. And this is by far the best community I've ever been a part of. Wholesome, always funny, no hateful speech or trolling or bullying. It's a great time with friends. Sounds super beast. Sounds cool. You know, you get it. Cool. Anyway, I want to ask you other things. Important things. I'm gonna truck for a second. Press break if you have a question. Nothing. Okay. You just keep saying, how's it going? All right, enjoy your break. Got a new quest. Oh, not that. Like, why's my? Oh my god, there's a lot happening here. Oh, there's the end. Okay. Being honest. Protection-based jokes about kids and honest. Joke about how much of a coward you are. Goes without saying that this one is focused on self-awareness. And aquadynamics-based joke about cleaning and how immensely fun it is. The trucker hauling butter on your street, stuck in traffic and asks for your help. Moving the truck down the road. Delivery guy says he's on a break. Display. Display may be empty, but is at least unscrupulously clean. Snacks? Sorted snacks in assorted packs. The store is called Snacky Mart, after all. Fridge. Window's pretty frosted. It's hard to see inside. There's something in there? Probably a lot of frozen food. See what's inside the fridge. Damn, 18. You squint and stare. It doesn't take long to notice some movement behind the frosted square of glass. There's a person in the fridge, isn't there? There's a person in the fridge. Old enough for you? Haha. Kidding. I'm a comedian, you see. You hear something being shuffled around and then a pause. Actually, no. It should be about 3 degrees colder. Gotta get Martin to turn the temperature down again. Turns back to his work, whatever that is. I'm Luther. Can I help you with something? What you doing in there? Conducting long-term investigative reporting research into what it's like being in a fridge in a dry month for news. Oh, so you're a journalist. Sharply observed. You're right. I'm a journalist. I do journalism. I report the news mostly. Well, I say news, but sometimes it's just filler. No, I don't mind admitting that. Filler makes the world go round. I'm sure you agree. Filler makes the world chiller? Filler? Filler or chiller? Okay, I did not mean to pick one of those, but I guess we're gonna go with makes the world chiller. Glad we see eye to eye on it. You wouldn't believe how many people complain about content they don't even read. No, I believe you completely. You're very trustworthy. Well, trustworthy? I don't even know the dude. How can I say he's trustworthy or not? I mean, I'd like to argue that point because I don't agree, but also because arguing makes you feel smart. Everyone says that. Well, I like that, but kind of. No matter how much some scoff at it, people love fast food content. There's nothing wrong with providing that. But I'm not here to discuss ethics and journalism with you. I've got a fridge to attend to. Is there something else you needed? Or can I get back to work here? How's life in the fridge? Chill. A journalist, you say? How about exclusive rights to the hottest story this side of Snacky Bay? Weird phrasing, considering you're talking to a man in a fridge. Sure, go ahead. What's the story? My friends are opening a comedy club here in Snacky Bay. The first time Luther's typing stopped, gaze becomes more attentive. Huh. It actually does sound like news. Looks down at the time, and then right back at you. I have 5 minutes right now. Quick interview, you and me. Okay, sure, let's do it. Great. Luther pulls out a small portable recorder and presses it up against the glass door. First of all, what's your name? Improv. Chiquis Castao. You know, I kind of want to do the improv. Yeah. Right. You sure about that? Did I stutter? Okay, got it. Okay, Jack. Chiquis. What do you do? I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. Sorry. Apparently I run random errands for strangers for no good reason. Right. You're a delivery man. Yeah, fuck it, I'm a delivery. He taps away at his laptop. Delivery man, got it. So, a comedy club. Why? Because there's always room for culture. Laughter is the best medicine. Taps away laughter, culture, shade. Got it. And are you the owner of this club? No, it's run by a group by 3 of my friends. So a close-knit gang of owners. Got it. What kind of comics will you be performing? Going for something avant-garde or something safer? Chosen reformers will vary, yeah. Compromise Club might be a good title. Alright, this is about it. Anything you want to add? Call the Poseidon, by the way. Don't worry, most of our readers don't really care. Those two people look it up online. You got a website, right? I have no idea. That bodes well, doesn't it? Luther hits the keys one final time, looked up at you. Alright, I'll run this past my editor and it'll be up either tonight or tomorrow. You wrote the whole thing already? It's not a 2-page spread, man. It's a notice about an opening. I can literally write this with my eyes closed. Okay, thanks. He nods. Yep. Now, if you don't mind, I've got some work I need to get back to. Luther reclines back into the fridge, his face dimly lit by the blue screen of his laptop. But why is he in a fridge? Does it matter? Come on, let's go. But I want to know. Jealousy Steam gift cards for frozen goods, 50% off. I don't know how you pronounce that. This is where the cheapest possible takeaway coffee is made. You're standing on sacred, horsely ground. Usual essentials: soup, canned goods, and post-apocalyptic survival kit. You've been here before, and you know Martin. You know him from way back, even. He's been retail for ages, and he's never particularly stoked about it. The Marlin clerk exerts a fiend smile behind the counter. Welcome to Snacky Mart. We sell stuff. Oh, hey, man, what's up? His expression relaxes, and he goes back to alternating between daydreaming and tapping on his phone. You're cool with Luther hanging out in the fridge? Not bothering anyone. If he's in there, I have an excuse not to stack and stock that particular fridge. Win-win for everyone. Slow day, huh? He groaned, rubbing his temples. I'm losing it. I need to get out. I'd even take my old job back. For a moment, it looks like he's about to say something, but he stops himself and shrugs. You sell knots, didn't you? Yep, ropes and knots. Man, I can't believe I'm looking back on that fondly. You ever feel stuck, like you're not getting anywhere? Sometimes, I guess. Ever feel like you should be doing more with your life? I'm actually getting into stand-up comedy. I guess so. You're at the mayonnaise company, huh? Yeah, I'm actually getting into stand-up comedy. Getting them to laugh with you instead, huh? I did that back at the rope and knot shop. I used to joke about it. I'd say we can all be winners when I told people I work in a rope and knot shop. And how did that go? It was funny, mostly. People liked the joke. But I guess when you keep telling jokes about yourself, it gets kind of hard to see yourself as anything other than that. I think making jokes is a great way of staying sane, staying positive too. I go with the first one. There are better ways of staying positive. I mean, if you're in a bad situation, you should try to get out. You're doing yourself no favors by trying to stay positive. He stops for a second and looks down. Sometimes you shouldn't be positive. Like, stop bullshitting yourself. You can be a realist and still be positive. So they say. Doesn't make it easier though. He doesn't look like he wants to talk about it anymore. I need food for my doormat. Sorry, dude. We don't sell pet food, not since April. What happened in April? We stole pet food. I want to buy something. He gives you a blank stare. Usually people grab things and bring them here to pay. But what do you have? Palpable confusion. Everything you see in here, I guess. Ask that a lot? What do you respond with? Usually give me a list of like 5 things and sending value. He blinked. Okay, sure. Milk, 2 milk, 3 milk, 4 milk, 5 milk. Do you want milk? Yes, I do want milk. Then go grab it from the fridge, bring it here. Once the fridge is in the back, then you count, rub the next fingers, put them together. Bring here, money, pay. That's civilization. Sure. Let's get back to work. See ya. Later, dude. You could withdraw money here if you hadn't. I go try to talk to the other delivery guy over here. Trucker stares at the truck down the road and groans. Still there. Weren't you going to do something about it? About moving the truck. Get rid of it. Push it. Make the guy move it. Anything that lets me get out of here. I talked to him. He says he was on a break. I don't care. He's been on a break for like an hour at this point. Does he not have a job to do? He groans and makes a fist against the truck. Look at behind him. Look, maybe you can shorten his break. It's over or something. I don't know. He looks back at you, and as he does, you're taken aback by the empathy you feel from how totally void of hope and generally sad his expression. I just need to deliver the butter, man. Yes, I gotta take care of some business. Wait, are you seriously planning on fighting the guy to make him leave? I don't mean to be a dick or anything, but, you know, look at you. You're right, I'm a powerhouse of violence. This is the way. He says nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alright. Alright. I should get going. Probably a good idea. Get back to work. Let me do the same. Alright, let's go try to talk to him. See if we... What is it? You could fight the guy potentially, maybe, or just threaten. That works too. Good. Delivery guy keeps going to punch on his phone, momentarily looking up, giving you a solitary nod. Talk about your truck for a second. Listen here, Chud. You're gonna move this truck or help me. Or so help me. What was that? Threaten him into leaving. Wow. The good thing you're so painfully not somewhere. You listen here, mate. You're going to get exactly as I say. Get in your truck and leave right now. He looks too expressionless. Okay, why? Because if you don't, you're going to get into all kinds of trouble, bitch. What? Are you serious right now? Look, man, I'm trying my best. It's not very tough. For my sake, could you just pretend you're scared? Do as I say. I'm not scared. Sure, if it really means that much to you, I'll get going. Just would have asked nicely. I'll move it. Won't take long. Jake said, give me a minute. Job's done, I suppose. You go tell the trucker. Cool. I threatened him into moving. Not really, though. Trucker stares the truck down the road and groans. Still there. Guy ain't gonna bother you no more. I don't care about bothering. I just need to move. Let's just say he won't be loitering around anymore. Or is he going to move the truck? He had more than one kind of brake. What the fuck does that even mean? Let's just say he won't be parking trucks again. He steps away from the truck towards you, fist close and teeth clenched. Please don't kill me, sir. Is he moving the truck? Yeah, he's moving it. He stops. Really? Yeah, I also didn't expect that. You know what? Whatever. Thanks. I'm gonna head out. Wait, what about the butter? What about it? Can I have some? He thinks for a moment, splitting his dent between the other truck and the street behind him. No. He doesn't wait for a response that climbs the driver's seat of his truck. The truck starts up simultaneously with the blue one in front slowly moving in on the street, giving just no space. The trucker speeds on by. As soon as he's past, the blue truck backs right up again. The delivery guy presuming both his brake and is blocking of the street. That was hilarious. Look at that. No more butter truck. I wish I solved a more elegant way, but if I had to guess, I'd say there were 3 different outcomes. Or you could just not have done it. Who knows? Anyway, let's see what we can do with it. Well, violence begets violence, I guess. Maybe you could joke about what a deadass you are. People will definitely believe in you. Got number 10, I'm a pretty big deal. Okay, well, that looks really trashy. No reason to go in there now. Snacky Mart, your local overpriced cornerstone. Door is clearly locked. You can hear loud noises coming from inside. Sounds like fun. I think that's all we can do here. Okay, we went through the alley, I remember that. Talked to this guy. Looks like the street is blocked for now. Come back later. Alright, so now do we just enter the site? You're back. Looks like we'll be working together. Shock and devastation. He was dreading this. What do you mean? I'll be helping out with the club. Almost shaking, she continues. With what? I'm going to do stand-up on opening night. Stop stares at you. Starts laughing louder and louder by the second. Soon tears streaming down her face, contorted by uncontrollable laughter. After a while, she calms down and starts working again. She's holding back laughter, saying, sure, of course you are. You'll be great. Getting the word out about this place. You're getting the word out? I can't imagine anyone who would willingly listen to you. But I guess as long as you don't hang around the bar, I'm fine with that. Sure. Let's get back to work. How gracious of you. Clayton greets you with a friendly smile. Hey, how are things coming along? Got the word out, just came back with an interview. Edna lifts her head. Wait, really? That was surprisingly quick. Who'd you talk to? His name is Luther, he's a journalist. Oh, Luther, of course. Everyone knows Luther. Luther. Where does he work? What does he write for? A renowned and respected online news publication. Fine, but you better be sure about this. Don't worry, I am. Clayton claps his hands together. That's good enough for me. Good job, dude. Hopefully they'll give us the boost we need. Let's hope so. Either way, thanks. Al gives you a thumb up and leans in. What about your routine? I've got my set. I'm ready. Cool, we're just about done here, too. Anything else I can do to help? Dude, you've already done tons. Pretty much all set. Spotlight's up, PA system works, bar stock, fingers crossed. We're going through our sets, workshopping jokes. But you, how do you feel about your bits? Couldn't say, I haven't had much time to try them out. Understandable. Yeah, I can't blame you for that. You've had less than a day to come up with an entire routine. That's not easy. That's recipe for disaster, for sure. Clay, there's still some stuff to do. Not like we can sit back and do nothing until the show starts. After thinking things over, Edna declares, one of us can go. Looks at Al and Clayton for approval. The other two can handle the rest. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Alright, so who goes? Feel like showing up to the ropes, Edna? Shrugs. Hey, if it gets me out of carrying monitors and setting tables, count me in. Your life is a struggle, isn't it? Is true. Woe is me. Forsaken I hath been myth. Very, very pooreth me. Be sure to teach him something beyond sarcasm too, alright? No, he's getting that and nothing else. Come on, nerd, let's go. Two of you make your way to the green room and go over your joke. Takes a while, but eventually you manage to turn the jokes to actual bits. Go you. The opening draws near. Hear the rumbling of chairs and a sea of voices pouring into the club. Guess you found the spot after all.
10 minutes. You ready?
Edna blows another in a series of enervated raspberry.
It's simple. You go up, you hit him with an opening line, and then jokes. Ha ha ha. Laughs.
Before you can answer, she continues.
Questions?
How do I know what jokes to tell? Turns her head towards you as if to make sure she heard you right. The funny one. Yeah, but which ones are the funny ones? The ones you think are funny. Your sense of humor. Look, the world is a weird, fucked up place. Joking is coping. You joke about whatever you think is funny. That's it. That's the lesson. I'm on stage informing. Shouldn't I try to make the other people laugh? Maybe. And if there's any sense in what you're saying, you will. We're all on this planet together. We all feel the same shit. Whatever bothers you is going to bother someone else as well. Joke about that. You'll feel better. Got it? You know what else to keep in mind? You shrug. Terminology? There's not too much to cover. You just need to focus on jokes. But sure, there's a few important things we could go over, I guess. Your pocket starts buzzing. Message. Edna checks her pocket, but exhales with relief, realizing the buzz wasn't coming from her phone. That was yours. Leave it for later. Very discreetly check your phone. Oh my god! Oh no, it's okay. You're just grabbing your phone. How hard could that be? It's the fucking eyes. Those eyes. Oh no. You nearly pull out your phone without making as much as a sound. You're a ninja. No one can tell you're pulling out your phone. Nor looking at. You're looking at anything other than your phone. You're in fact not looking, period. Edna stares at you in disbelief. Wow, dude, by all means, take your time. Holy shit. Your eyes sneakily twitch back to notification. It's a message from Pete. Hey man, super hyped for the show. GLHF. Gonna try to find a spot at the front. Made a shirt too. I'm gonna put the phone away, man. Edna nods as you slide your phone back in his eyes. Did you? Oh, his eyes. Edna nods as you slide your phone back in his pocket. She's upside down though, so it's an upwards nod. Technically. Sorry, Edna, you were saying? She squints at you and then continues. You know what bombing is? Yeah, do you? Would I ask if I didn't? What about killing? Doing well? Bingo. Next one. Squints at you. You know what laughter is? No, I don't. It's when you say something and they applaud, they agree, but they don't laugh. You just get them on your side. Oh yeah, we just talked about that with the other dude. Yeah. Puts on a low voice. Government is bad. Her. Religion sucks. Her. Nowadays, people get upset about everything, which is back to regular pitch. Everyone cheers. Not everyone's on your side. The right side. If you have people on your side, they'll want to laugh. They assume that you're making fun of whoever they don't like. Easy laugh. Cheap laugh. Don't do it. What if I need the audience on my side? You're never going to please everyone. You just have to make a decision regarding who you want as your audience. and, you know, whether or not you want to be a useless tacker or not. Got it. A moment of silence passes as Edna cools down. She's clearly passionate about her craft. Takes a breather, but with something obviously on her mind. So, got any friends in the audience? My best friend is coming. Right. Word of advice: don't invite friends and family to our shows unless they're unbearably supportive about it. You're putting on something of a persona on stage. It's very counterproductive to have someone who knows the real you in the crowd. Anyway, Edna checks your phone. Time's up. You're on. Any last advice before I go? Keep it tight, speak your mind, never read the comment section. I'm ready. No, you're not. Good luck. Here we go. Hit it. Go to the stage. Sounds and blurs of light pass by. The crowd is murmuring and chattering, and from your position backstage, you see the microphone cradled in its holder atop the stand and a spotlight beaming down over it. The corrugated metal glistens like polished silver in the light, like a trophy or some long-forgotten precious artifact only now to be discovered. Just a microphone. Of course, just a microphone. Doesn't mean you can't think of it as something more. Tell me more about this crowd. If you sneak a peek through the curtains, you can spot a triad sitting in the booth to the right. They keep a watchfly over the club, like first-time parents watching over the newborn child. In the front row, you see Pete. Something is written on his shirt, but it's hard to tell from where you're standing. It's clearly discernible that he's incredibly excited, though. Just a quick glance at the audience tells you people seem to be in a good mood. If anything, they're waiting for the show to start. Snacky Bay hasn't had a comedy club before. People are as inexperienced visiting a place like this as you are performing in. Don't expect hecklers on the first night, at the very least. Before you back away, you notice something in the front row. Someone in the front row who bears a striking resemblance to Edna. Maybe a relative? Alright, let's go. Step out on the stage. You're up. Everyone, thank them for coming. Bye, everyone. We hope you have a great time tonight. Enjoy yourselves. I'd go with number 2. Cody looks back at you. It's hard to tell from the distance, but she looks like she's ready to hurl a bottle at your head. She receives some minor from the audience as some turn to face her. One time, Tilda invented a drink the third government deemed literal poison. We all know for a great night. I like the first one. Literally no one knows what to make of that. People share confused looks and shrugs. Pete cheers loudly. Got it, whoa! Say nothing and start with Pete catches himself with being loud. Sheepishly sits back down. He's just very excited for you. Alright, Chief, what's the first joke going to be? What am I? What am I? Open your inventory and drag the jokes you want to tell out here. What do you mean? How do I? God. Where's the? Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this one first. Oh, what? So yeah, I'm a pretty big deal. They weren't judging you before, they definitely are now. The move you make is going to matter if you want to land this joke. Clayton leans in with his full attention. What kind of physical performance is this kind of comedy? Make sure the audience knows you're joking. Wow! Holy fuck. Don't act stuck up. A comically self-inflated ego and a little bit of a strut should be enough to show that you're not being serious. Then hit with them with some exaggerations. Let's see. Yeah, I'm Grandma's favorite. She has like 6 grandchildren. You scoff, shaking your head. Every time she sees me, she can't help but comment how strong I am. And it's true, I'm a powerhouse. Give the audience room to laugh at your absurdity and then continue. My grandmother is the most supportive people in the world. No question. You literally commit war crimes. She'd be like, my grandson is in the army, you know, and just beam with pride. Put on old lady's face. Such a good boy. He's not only in the army, he's a real athlete too. Him and his friends are always out waterboarding. Yeah, very good. The audience cracks the last part with some acknowledging groans of amusement. Some people are confused and frantically ask around if waterboarding is a very demanding sport. Al smirks. He smirks a lot. This one was kind of his kind of joke. Not bad. Maybe you really are a medium-sized deal. Keep going, Chief. Okay. I'll admit it. I'm terrified of everything. Some heads are turned, some laughs are soft. Some even seem to think they misheard you. Triad seems intrigued, however. It's an interesting, unexpected setup, and they're curious to see what you take See where you take it. Take it somewhere funny. Oh my god. 19. We are on a roll. Okay, we can work with this. Let's start with the most logical first of all those fears. Scared of everything, and that terrifies me. Not much in the way of laughter, apart from a few scattered ahas across the room, but you have their attention. Ah. I tried confronting myself about it. Naturally, I was scared shitless, making all sorts of excuses and creating all these elaborate scapegoats. At the end, I was running with myself, screaming. I'm chasing me down on the street, and I'm just getting even more scared. What if I catch me? What am I going to do to myself? Eventually, I was arrested for beating myself up. Well, a lot of crime is nowadays. In most assault cases, the perp knows the victim. In a 50-50 split of confusion and amusement in the room, some love the absurdity of the joke, and others are still piecing together your story. More of a success than a failure, however, that's for sure. Slow, weird, absurdist joke, especially sits well with Edna, who for once grins without a trace of sarcasm. Good job making fun of yourself, Chief. This one seems to have worked well. That's what the kids want. I've been thinking about honesty lately. Specifically, what happens when you're honest to kids? So you should be honest to kids. How much a reaction from the audience, apart from a few nods, you have their attention at the very least. The exact same goes for the triad. Deconstruct kids and honesty. Wow. I'd like to look inside a kid, see what honesty is stored, surgically. The lady in the front row furrows her brow. Others in the crowd follow her lead. Wait, what did he just say? It's okay. I'm not doing it for fun. It's for science. I think I had that on accident. Uggs and U's sprout in the crowd, with one guy in the back loudly proclaiming that he would never dissect a child. French Chairman. He goes on to state that he would never look for honesty in Toes or any other person. His French Chairman even louder. This continues and escalates for some reason. Eventually, him and his companion start chanting his name in support. Dirk, 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 Dirk. Few audience members join in, but the majority is just very, very confused. So as are you. The Dirk loving has passed. People settle down. Mostly never forgotten about your club or just want to hear the rest of your set. Look, you bombed, but you could have gotten lynched. Things could be worse. That's it. That's your slot. Wrap it up. Mic drop and leave without a word. That's the Chads do. That's all from me. Have a great year. No applaud in the future. Nothing major, but appreciative. He gets up, cheering. Yeah, you did it. That was awesome. And a few people in the crowd around him laugh, but he doesn't care. He's just really happy for you. Walk off. Make your way into the shadows backstage. After you get off stage, the night seems to pass in a flash. Moments glow and fade into existence and memory. Pete congratulating you in his typical excitable way. Performance is the triad following your opening. Chuckles and laughter. Before you know it, the night is over. The club starts clearing out, and Clayton ushers you outside along with Edna and Al. Quiet, cold evening in the alley behind the Poseidon is a welcome contrast to the noisy heat of the club's interior. You, along with newfound peers, step outside with drinks in hand. Clayton takes a long swig from his glass and rests his entire weight against the railing. Inhale, exhale, and a smile on his face. After making his way down the stairs, Al plops down on the trunk of the alleyway mammoth and lifts his glass to toast the giant. Edna swings herself on top of the railing in one fell swoop, dangling and clanking her feet against the balusters as if controlling bursts of excessive energy. The Poseidon survived in the first night. Morale is good, a toast is made in a relaxed and muted manner. It's obvious that for some, a giant weight has been lifted. Some comments and feedback are shared. Eventually, eyes are on you and your set.
How does it feel?
I feel amazing.
Hey, that's awesome, dude. Glad you had a good time.
He takes another
Exciting
swig.
being up there, isn't it?
It was exciting.
Can't wait to get back up there again, huh?
What about your set? How do you think it went?
I could have done better. Could have gone better. You know what? You did pretty great. I counted one joke that didn't land. That's pretty impressive. For your first time, that's awesome. No joke. Ha. Yeah, hats off. Good job, dude. He lifts up his glass for a toast. Cheers are made and swigs of various beverages are taken. Morale is good.
And for the record, I think you'll fit in great here. You seem like a good guy to me.
He lifts his glass approvingly. You seem like a great guy too, Clay.
Glad
Thanks.
to have you on board.
Gives you a warm, appreciative smile.
I agree with Clayton. Glad to have you on board. I like your style, and I like your jokes. That's an A in my book.
Don't mention Al.
Whatever. I'm not all mush like these two softies. I've got my eye on you, Clammy. But
Well,
so
I got my
far,
eye on you.
seem like a decent guy.
She's pretending. You can obviously tune into her sarcasm. And she's like that.
Oh, thank you, Al, for speaking for me. Especially when I'm right here. That's so sweet.
I just realized it's a clam on her head. Interesting.
Bite me.
I will. You know I will.
I'll keep that in mind, Edna. You better. More toasts, more cheers, morale is good. Flashes of the horror lived on your first steps on stage are dimmed and muted by a newfound sense of belonging. Your society, a ragtag gang of outlaws paving their own way. Feels pretty good. So, dude, ready to do the same thing tomorrow? One tiny thing, though. Usually we work on sets for ages, years. Al draws circles in the air, rewriting, reworking. Usually takes a long time until you have a set you're happy with, and that consistently lands. We want to do new material every single night. That's going with a brand new routine every single night. We know it's not ideal. It's tough, it's going to get tougher as we go. But we have faith in you. And tons of material for ourselves messing with you. We're all going to do the same thing. But we really do have tons of material for ourselves. If you want to keep going, you've got a spot here at the site every night. Hell, if you want to take more part in running the club, that'd be great too. Promos, interviews, podcasts, shutters, even talk shows. What do you say? You son of a bitch, I'm in. One last cheer, morale is good. You listen as the last few guests leave the club, laughing and loudly hailing cab. Siren wails somewhere in the city. A message from Pete buzzes in your pocket. That was so cool, dude. Had to leave because of work tomorrow, but let's get some breakfast tomorrow morning, alright? Sounds good. Thanks for coming to the show, dude. Guess you're a comedian now, huh? You feel prepared for your new life? Hang on a second. You're going to end the game here, aren't you? Cut to black. Yep. And there it is. The end of day 1. And that is Clam Man 2. Prologue. That was great. That was insanely fun, actually. Like, the whole, like, rolling for initiative and seeing what happens. Like, oh, that's really cool. I love it. Yeah, so if you like what you saw, hit that like, subscribe button, comment for the algorithm, you know, whatever. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, stay blessed, my friends. Goodbye.